Yahtzee.
Risk.
Sorry.
Operation.
Trouble.
I was going to say sorry. Monopoly.
Scrabble.
Villainous.
Access and allies.
Settlers.
Ticket to Ride.
Q's and Q's.
Cards Against Humanity.
Nice.
Would you
Balder-
consider that as a
Balderdash.
board game, though?
No, but I don't care.
Oh,
Are
it strictly has to be a board now.
That's what we were... I guess Operation has a board.
Yeah, I think Operation would have been eliminated you way earlier in this process. Operation for your board game.
Life.
Jeez. Life. Nice.
very nice.
Parcheesi.
Trouble.
That's a good one.
I already said trouble.
Oh, you
Get
said
outta here.
trouble?
Yeah. I did sorry, then trouble. So Devin's been eliminated.
Classic checkers.
Chinese
Chess.
checkers.
I was really thinking Chinese, but I was like,
Backgammon.
Oh, backgammon's a good one.
I don't know how to play that.
I learned on my mission. My goal of my mission was to beat an old guy in the park, and I did one day. It was great. That was my only goal.
Instead of chess, they had backgammon Romanian.
He wasn't playing backgammon. He was just masturbating in the park. But
with an old man. Nice.
but he's an old man. So
I beat him.
Everyone just kind of looked at him like,
Gross.
yeah, that's what we expect.
Mark, say go.
Like, were you beating him, or were you guys like trying to beat each other?
Yeah,
like,
beat each other,
yourself?
beating ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
In the park.
Roll the dice.
Yahtzee.
I already named that one.
Yeah, and Yahtzee. Didn't we start with Yahtzee?
We did.
So you said
So
board game.
I just went full circle.
Well,
yeah,
the problem
board
is you
game.
said
Yeah.
Yahtzee not a board game.
Yeah.
So Card Against Humanity counts.
It is
Yes,
a
it
board
does.
game, but it's not a board
Apples to
game.
apples.
Nice. Who would have thunk it? I wouldn't have thought it. But what?
Cover
I
your
can't.
assets.
I'm trying to think of any just other like kid games. Because I played Trouble,
Elephant.
Sorry, Monopoly.
My house had the 4.
You only had
Monopoly.
4? Oh, Battleship.
Connect 4.
We had
Kerplunk.
Monopoly, Life, Sorry, and Trouble. Those were my 4.
Nice.
I did have Kerplunk, but like
Shoots and ladders.
not a board game.
I like Kerplunk. I have been very tempted to buy it, but I'm like, it's not going to be the same.
They have a big one at Costco right now.
No.
Don't know if you've seen that one.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't have to Excel my life. I'm already an Excel person.
Nice. Only when he goes to McDonald's, supersize.
Supersize, but they won't let you do that.
Why
anymore.
think? Yeah, why think we're to supersize?
I was laughing because I went to McDonald's not too long ago. When
Sounds
I went
like we're going to McDonald's.
when I went
I
to
told you.
I know.
when I went to get the big arch because I wanted to try it and be like the CEO and make a video going,
I'm going to eat this for dinner, but just hang
I'm
on
going
a
to
sec.
save on this product here.
And then you should cut in the SpongeBob clip you talked about.
Oh yeah, the Squidward just.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're recording, right?
Yeah.
So looking up, I was like, we got the sound going for this. This is going to be a bad one to lose out on.
That would suck.
And I get my drink with it because I got like, I don't know. I think I got, I did like their $5 deal thing or whatever where it comes with chicken nuggets and a
Oh yeah,
cheeseburger.
their version of the biggie bag.
And then I
Yeah.
get my cup and it says on it, like, what is it? Small coffee or something, medium drink. And I was like,
Nice.
or the other way around, it would have been a medium coffee, small drink. And I was
Either
looking, I
way.
was like, I don't even know if this is 12 ounces. Like, I miss supersizing where it's like, did you want a 44-ounce tub of soda? That seems about right.
Would
Yes,
you
yes,
like?
I do.
Would you like more fries than you know what to do with?
Would you like us to do the Five Guys way? I would say if they did a Five Guys bag of fries at McDonald's, because I don't want it from Five Guys. That's gross. But if they were just like, we overfilled it, half your bag's full of fries, I'd be like, it's about time.
Yeah. I went to Hot Dog on a Stick today. And you know how when they try to like upcharge you, it's like, oh, do you
Did
want...
you go-
Excuse me.
yeah,
You
the
can't
mall?
start talking yet. Welcome to another episode of
Yeah.
One Round of Joe's. I'm your host, Kevin. With us, we have the coach
Hi, everybody.
and the wizard.
I got the delicate arch.
Nice.
Um,
The big arch. All right, let's move on to the news segment of the show.
New segment. I went to a Hot Dog on a Stick today
did
for
you go
lunch.
to Did you go to mall or
The Cowabunga Bay one.
You know what I realized is the episode details are on my phone. Currently
Nice.
recording me. Well, you continue with your story. Let's see if I automatically share them on my iPad.
Nice.
So going along the lines of our little fast food chat right there.
Yeah.
You know how normally it's like, oh, do you want to upgrade to like a large for 30 cents, right? No. Hot Dog on a Stick is like, do you want to upgrade that to a medium soda for 60 cents, you get double the soda. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
I would have said yeah.
no, I'm not doing it for 60 cents. Give it to me for 10 cents like Taco Bell does. Even
Taco
though
Bell.
I'm boycotting Taco Bell
Why would you do such a thing?
Because they don't have
because they have
those-
chicken nuggets.
I'm just curious if this is going to cause issues. Yeah, it's going to cause issues.
Hey, they do have new chicken bacon ranch chalupa street tacos. You'd probably eat that.
What part of that makes you think I'll eat that?
Chicken bacon.
of
Do you
it.
not like ranch?
I thought he knew me.
It's not a tomato-based sauce. I'm just going to laugh because I'm just going to take this off here. We'll see how far we get before.
Yeah, but then he's stupid. He goes, but I like Alfredo. It's like, oh,
Alfredo is tomato-based. I don't know if you knew that.
so that's where I do know you, but you just have weird rules and exceptions.
No mayo.
Alfredo.
Alfredo's not mayo.
There's no mayo in ranch. It's buttermilk.
It is buttermilk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not a fan.
yeah. So tell me now.
Not a fan. Every
What?
time I've seen ranch get made, they just throw it in mayo.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Who the hell are you watching?
Or maybe sour cream. I don't remember which one.
Sour cream is a substitute. Yeah, but it's usually buttermilk. Okay, honey mustard.
Gross.
See, once again, too many exceptions.
I don't know if he has any exceptions. I'm just disappointed that the episode note that I thought I took was for last week's episode, so I don't have one for this episode. So I stopped the video for no
And
reason.
I don't know about this one. Do you like barbecue?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, tomato.
As long
paste,
as
yeah.
it's not too. If it's got a big mustard flavor, no.
You don't want that South Carolina barbecue sauce. North Carolina, whatever one it is.
Yeah.
You know that island? That Carolina, the Carolina Islands?
No.
No one does.
But yeah, so that was my little fast food tangent for the day. News-wise, the Utes beat BYU in gymnastics for the third time this year.
Classic.
We're about to beat them for the fourth time again next week. So, yeah.
Nice.
What else happened?
Free
I
agency.
don't know. You're telling me.
No, free agency, yeah.
NFL?
My 49ers got a wide receiver finally. So, Mike Evans from the
I
Buccaneers.
don't know if you know this, but they already had wide receivers.
Yeah, garbage ones.
Well, you didn't say that. You just said we got a
Touche.
wide receiver.
I don't know. Every time I talk to a 49ers fans, they always, I love Ricky Pearsall. Are you one of those fans?
The dude doesn't play.
Yeah, but
How
do
do
you like
I
him?
know? I don't know. He doesn't
Oh.
play.
Okay, so you're not one of the 49er fans that I love Ricky Pearsall because I said the same thing. It's like he
No,
doesn't do anything.
That's because the 49ers wide receiver course sucks. We have to cling on to hope of like, oh yeah,
Just-
we're trying to
just
convince
because he
ourselves
got
we
shot
like him.
after being drafted.
Just tell yourself it's a rebuilding year.
Just
I think
because
that
he got
works for every
shot after
sport.
being drafted doesn't mean you have to like the guy. It's not an excuse. Oh, but he got shot. Okay, can he play?
50 Cent can
Sometimes.
rap. Does that matter?
Yeah.
Okay, see. Got shot.
If people go, I like 50 Cent because he got shot. It's like, nah, I like 50 Cent because he's petty. His jokes are hilarious.
He's actually one of the funniest people I've seen interviewed. and
100%. I
I
love
want you
him.
to say one good thing about Ja Rule.
He's alive.
He's alive.
nice.
Just straight petty.
You ever look down the hallway and go, I don't want to go down there? You not heard that one? Talking about because I think he bought Mike Tyson's house and it's just massive. He's like, you ever in your house and you look down the hallway and you're like, I don't want to go down there because it's just a massive house. He's just like, I don't want to go over there.
nice.
I don't know what's over there, but not going there.
But then he was
Well,
just
especially
like,
with it being Mike Tyson's old house. It's like,
but I think it was like Stephen Colbert that he was talking to, and Stephen Colbert's like, that's not a normal thing for people. Most people don't live in mansions or in Mike Tyson's old house.
Most people don't have parts of their house they've never explored. I don't know what's over there.
Or there's the stuff where they're talking about, did you file bankruptcy then take a whole bunch of pictures with like just cash everywhere? He's like, yeah.
Do you know why he filed for bankruptcy?
Well, it was what, a Chapter 11 restructuring. It wasn't even a
No, he did it because he was either getting, I think it was either, I don't know if he's ever married or a girlfriend or something, but somebody was suing him, like a female, for like child support or something. And he's
Nice.
just like, well, if I don't have money, I can't give her no money.
He's over there taking pictures with all his cash.
Yeah, so
I
like,
don't got any money.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can hide cash.
Pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he's somewhere in the Bahamas.
car washes.
Yeah, biggest Ponzi scheme in the world. Freaking car washes.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to subscribe to our subscription where you can get one car wash a day, only $87 and your left kidney.
Dude,
And hear me out. If you don't pay, though, we will come and take the other kidney.
the one by my dad's house, it's just it's Pioneer Car Wash, so it's just like independent, like they don't have a chain or anything like that. They will match if you sign up for like their account, and it's not like a renewal like monthly thing. It's just like you put money in and you just have the funds sitting there that you can spend. They will match 200% of what you put in. My dad didn't know this. So like 1 year he just put $200 in. He's like, I now have $600 worth of car washes. So
Nice.
he tells me and my brother, any of you guys ever need to get a car wash, just text me because I can just let you in with my phone. Just say I'm here and I'll let you in. I have more car wash money than I know what to do with. He's like,
Does it expire after a year?
no.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like it's your money. You're actually putting in. It's like a bank account. So like, it's $14 for their highest one. So that's when my dad's like, okay, if I do $200, that should last me about a year because I only do car washes like every week during the summer and then every so often during winter because it's just pointless to get your car washed and get it dirty again.
I think I wash my car more in the winter when there's salt and everything everywhere
Yeah.
than I do during the summer.
Yeah, he's the part of the one who's like, I'm not going to wash my car before it just get dirty 3 days later.
Yeah.
But that's where he's like, yeah, $200 should be enough. And then he looked at his account like, oh, didn't know.
I like the holiday splash pass, man. I'm all for that because it is a monthly fee. I think it's $25, and it's one car wash per day. We don't care what car goes through.
Nice.
So I can take Janessa
Yeah.
and I's car. Whereas Quick Quack's like one car, $50.
Yeah.
Two cars, $237.
Yeah, and then they make you
And
put
14
the
cents.
barcode on for each car, so it's like
Uh-huh.
you can't work in it.
You can't. There's
Like so,
you're
Can't
paying
work
all
the
this
system.
money for a car wash.
Yeah.
What did this cost you? 30 cents in water? Come on, man.
I like my dad's because it's touchless. I have to do the touchless ever
I
since.
prefer to be touched.
One time I went through a car wash and I forgot to
Touchless
fold up my.
I don't know if you know this, but if it's touchless, they don't actually clean your car. Thank you
Well-
for coming to our new touchless car wash, and you're done. That'll
Well,
be
I went to-
$87.
I went to a Quick Quack and I forgot to fold up my mirrors, and the brushes just demolished one of my mirrors. So like it just snapped, and so now I just have a
Wow.
loose mirror, but I can
Nice.
I can move it in place. But if I go through any car wash, it'll just get flopped back and forth. I'm like, oh, there's such thing as touchless car washes. I'm in. So
Yeah, like I said, they don't even wash the car. They're
I just
like,
gotta wait for to get a new car, and then I realized mirrors up every time. I learned that mistake the hard way.
I don't ever fold my mirrors in on my Camry, but my wife's
Mm.
car has the button, so
Yeah, nice.
I always press the button on
Yeah.
the fancy one.
Yeah,
but mine, I'm like, I don't care.
My car has just a knob. You just turn it, it does the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, mine's automatic, so that's why I forgot to do it. And that's why the
you're-
one's broken. They like broke the motor in it, and so
Mm,
my driver's side still folds up just fine, but my passenger's like, yeah.
yeah, my car's not that fancy. It's
Same.
standard. You know, I didn't go for the highest.
Isn't that obnoxious?
No, you are. No, just kidding.
What else is new?
Oh, any other news?
No.
All right. Any
Oh,
news?
daylight savings time.
Yeah.
So we were almost playing Phasmophobia till 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't like that ideology. Once Janessa and I are like, why did we choose to stay up tonight? This was
I know why not a Friday
this
night?
was horrible. Well, Janessa passed out on Friday night, so that was I played Friday night, Janessa, and you were too busy.
I was gone. Yeah.
Devin's over here like, I gotta hang out with my coworkers on a Friday night. And
That's
I'm
what
like,
that's what Karen and I was like. Devin has a life. I don't know what that's like anymore. It's just like gymnastics meets. It's like we get home. It's like thank God I'm home. It's 10 o'clock, and I was like when I had like all the guys over last night or yesterday, we were talking about that. I was like, dude, it was just 10 years ago because like one of their wives said, crazy how much our lives have changed because we all have like kids now. And I was like, dude, I remember not even just 10 years ago. I didn't start my night until 10 o'clock. It's like, hey, you want to meet up at 10:30? Sounds awesome. Now it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, thank God I'm home.
That's why I laugh about it, because that's why I'm glad you've been able to enter more into what I've been at for the last 5 years, where it's like, y'all want to go to dinner? We should have been at dinner 3 hours ago if you wanted to go to dinner with us.
We still take me or Margo out hella late.
Yeah. You'll pay for that at some point.
We just like, she gets tired when she gets tired.
You're also still relatively young, so you're not messing with heavier schedules at this point. But
Yeah, right.
I have my opinions on that.
Somebody asked us yesterday. I was like, so does she have a sleep schedule? I was like, nope. It's just kind of like she decides when she
She's
sleeps.
not even 6 months yet.
Yeah, she's
so
3.
she's tiny.
So yeah, she decides when she sleeps.
Yeah, and when she's 48 months and she's like, I want milk.
That's 4. Well, I was telling Devin,
That's
like,
4 years.
How old is he? 48 months.
well, that's what I told Devin. Karen wants to breastfeed as long as possible, but it won't be from her breast. Like, she will pump as long as she can and then give her a bottle of breast milk as long as she wants. But it's like, as soon as she starts getting teeth, that's when Karen's like, it's no longer I'm breastfeeding you. I will pump my breast to put in a bottle to feed you, but you are not latching on with teeth.
48 months.
Like I said, if Karen can do it, she will. She's like, breast milk for 48 months? I got it.
You're going to suck her dry.
I want her milk.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
So for the news, this week my company had a little bowling event. And they were like, Kevin, you need to sign up. No one signed up for this thing. I was like, all right, I'll sign up. I don't care. They're like, you can get a whole lane for yourself. Just bring whoever you want. So the lane was 5 people. So I brought my family, and then I just put Devin's name on there.
Did they have children from Boys and Girls Club, or is it just fundraising for them?
Just fundraising. So yeah, I've never seen a child ever from that program. I've been doing these fundraisers for years.
Yeah.
But so I just threw Devin's name down, signed up on like Monday, and I'm just gonna put Devin's name here. And I don't care. So then Friday I text Devin, do you want to go bowling tomorrow? Your name's on the list.
I didn't even check in. I just walked in.
Yeah. Well, I already said you were here,
Oh.
so it didn't matter. But it was at the Dalton Lanes by Devin's parents. So it's just like, if you want to come, whether you show up for 10 minutes or however long you
Did
like.
you guys get access? Ooh, I just gleeked. You get access to laser tag too?
No, just the bowling.
Oh,
Just 2.5 hours of bowling or whatever. And so,
that's a lot of bowling.
yeah, it was too much. We left at about 2 hours.
I would have left it like an hour and a half.
I did.
Devin did.
Yeah, that's about my max.
So the first game, Devin, I think we both suck at bowling, which is acceptable because we don't bowl. But it was really funny because first game, Devin gets in. We're in the 10th frame, and I was like 10 pins behind for most of the game, but somehow I caught up to Devin and passed him. We get into the 10th
You got
frame.
a strike.
I got a strike, and then it
Yep.
changed everything. That's what it was. 1 strike in the first game, and so Devin's like, "All right, I only need what'd you need? 15 pins."
15 pins.
Going into the 10th frame, he needed 15 pins to beat me,
What a loser.
and
Couldn't get it done.
I got 5. And it was like a split 5. So I'm like, well, this sucks.
So I beat him the first game.
But still, even a split 5, that means you could have still picked it up because that's still, you only got half the pins.
Yeah, but it's still a split, so it's harder to pick up.
Not when you have more pins. That should have been an easy
when
one.
when the 5 is colored red, that means it's a split and harder to pick up.
No, red just means it's a split. The more pins you have in a
Exactly.
split,
That's what he was saying.
But it's still a split, so
Yeah.
splits are harder to pick up than just normal.
and but
Fives.
all I was saying is like a 5
I missed all of them, so it doesn't matter.
a 5-pin split's easy to make up because there's more pins.
he threw it down the middle. It didn't matter.
Yeah. If you have a 5-pin split, it's like, okay, that's not bad. I
you
can make this.
might be able to get it.
Yeah. You just hit most of the pins and you just hope they all fly around.
So then Devin played for the next round, but he only made it to like the 5th or
Fifth
6th
frame, yeah.
frame. So I was like, well, I'll just bowl for Devin to finish. Devin leaves. On his next stop,
And Devin beat you.
I bowled the spare for him. And then I bowled a strike for myself. I'm like, sweet. Then I bowled a strike for Devin. I was like, sweet.
Kevin's like, I figured
I
this
got
thing out.
2 strikes in a row. And then I bowled a strike for myself. I was like, sweet. I just got a turkey.
Kevin's like, I'm good at bowling now.
Then I get to Devin again, bowl a spare. I'm like, dang it.
Still though,
But then we got whatever frames were that left.
because
Then
now
we
you
get
have you had 5 straight frames, like no
just,
open frames.
just
Yeah.
phenomenal. And then
Yeah.
I get to my own turn, and you had it but played 6 because then I got to my next turn and I left it open for myself, and then left it open for Devin. Or I think I got a strike for you, and then or
Nice.
something. Either way, Devin lost by 1 in the second game. But it was like I bowled a 128 for myself and a 127 for Devin. So
Nice.
I was just happy to get triple digits in both games. Because that's an accomplishment of something.
I got
some sort.
100 on the nose.
And I got 107, I think, in the first one. So I got 20 more pins. That's 2 full frames more set.
Well, the third game, you got the 160s.
Yeah, maybe if that 20 points more, it would have been 147.
I was going off percents, not pins.
I was good just going off
You
pins.
increased by 20%. So
It's not possible. Okay.
if you add another 20% to 120,
I did for like one of the first times in my life actually bowled. When I say first time in life, first time in a long time, I actually put my thumb in the ball. I don't normally bowl with my thumb in the ball.
Interesting.
And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's try it today because I got nothing to do. And then I went on that streak of bowling strikes and spares and went, maybe this does help.
Oh, the thumb does do something.
But, man, we were bad. But my kids had a blast. Lucas was hilarious.
Dude, we need to go bowling with Lucas. Like, no matter how bad you do, he's dancing, giving you a high five. I'm like,
But when he bowls, he gets real disappointed when he
Yes,
doesn't
yeah.
knock things over. So he's like, he gets excited if you hit a pin, but if he only hits one, he's
Yeah.
like, this is a bunch of crap.
He loves it when you suck. But when he sucks, like, this is stupid.
also, there were so many where Lucas, if he just threw it like half a mile an hour faster, would have gotten strikes. Just hits it perfectly. But then by the time the ball gets to the back pin,
Stops.
it stops the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah,
So-
there were multiple times where the thing the grate had to actually clear his ball because
Oh
it
my
didn't
God.
get through the pins.
Maybe he needs to throw a heavier ball. Maybe the light ball's not the issue.
Well, he was having a hard time throwing that
yeah.
ball in general. So
He was going the one-hand approach.
Nice.
He was stubborn.
yeah, we tried
And
like
us
we're
were
like
trying to
just throw it
teach
two
him. Yeah.
hands, and he wouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So he'd throw it, it'd bounce back and forth off the bumpers, and then like just barely hit the pins. Like it's always better when the pins are like,
And the last pin's like, you shall not pass. And the ball goes, okay.
You're probably right. Why did I do this to myself?
It was great until the people came next to us. Didn't like Dad and Owen and Eliza or whatever their names were.
Nice.
Well, I was joking with Janessa, and I was just like, sometimes you wonder what type of parent someone is, and then you see him in real life, and you're like, oh, that's what type of parent you are. No control over his children. They just did whatever they wanted. He didn't even like talk to his children. Like it was kind of a weird
Yeah.
and I'm like, you work from home 99% of the time.
Well, that's why he doesn't talk to his children.
So like in my own mind, like when I worked from home, like I'd go interact with Lucas and we joke around and things like that. Yeah, he was really small, but like this guy just looked like he had never spoken to his job. Like, are you divorced? Is this like your weekend? And
That's
you're
exactly how it felt.
And you're
yeah.
pissed. God
And you're
damn
like,
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
wanna
pissed
see-
that I had to bring my kid to this bowling thing.
This is my weekend, man.
Yes, it was. And his kids would like, they kept stealing they would come and steal our ball. And like, we were trying to keep, like, we were like, hey, Lucas. They would take Lucas's ball. He would just steal Lucas's ball. And since they showed up late, there were no kids' balls left.
Oh, yeah.
And so they would just come up and they got their own and then they'd just steal ours. And it's just like, so we'd be sitting there waiting and then it would come out of the thing and they'd like quickly
Snatch
grab
it,
it and run.
yeah.
Like, dude,
We were waiting for that one.
Yeah.
we're here.
Obviously.
Like, we got the balls. We're going to use them. Like,
Yeah.
figure your own shiz out, man. So very annoyed, but luckily he left. He was not
Yeah,
there
they-
very long and he
yeah.
left before.
Well,
we
because it
left.
originally started with there were balloons on his table. He took him down, set him down on the left side of the table, so kind of in our lane. And Mia goes up and starts playing with it.
You get mad at
And
her?
then his girl like was throwing a fit, so he grabbed the balloons and moved them. It's like, dude, those are decorations. They're not your guys' balloons.
No, they were, Devin.
Obviously.
I also liked it too because the table next to us, you know how they stagger bowling tables, so it's like
Yes.
usually
Mhm.
you might have the crappy table. Well,
Yeah, we had the crappy table.
we had the crappy table, and the people next to us weren't in the lane next to us, which was great, but they sat in the table up there, and so then we just had people there, but they weren't actually bowling, so it was kind of convenient for us, which was nice because on our other side there was no one because good old Loto didn't show up, so. And so it was like that part was nice, but it was really annoying that they chose to sit at that table because it was like, you guys are like in our way. Like, you guys have 2 full tables and technically you have 3 full
now.
tables because you're using the back table, your actual table, and the table next to us. And it's like, there's a lot of you. Could you guys move back? There's only 5 people per lane and there's 6 chairs at every table. Back it up, man.
Yeah, I usually avoid work events that involve families. I avoid those ones.
These were all adults on that side.
Yeah.
It was only kids on the
Right
one
side. Yeah.
like I said, I felt bad for the person who was organizing it. Where she's like, "Will you sign up?"
My
No.
company always does like a summer family night. I'm like, yeah, not going to that.
I end up
It's
going.
it's also after work hours. Not going to that.
I end up going to all those things because I try and represent. But then I get to these
I'll-
things and it's like I'm the highest level person here, other than the chief people officer who put it together. Like,
I'll go to everything else. Like whenever our company's like, hey, we're like doing employee appreciation lunch or like we're having a bowling tournament, I'll sign up for that because I want them to keep doing that stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I go to these things. Like I want them to keep doing these things. Yeah, family ones though. I'm like kids there. Yeah, I don't want to deal with other people's kids. Like that situation. You don't
Oh,
know how
it's-
they're going to parent them.
It's really rough being at our origination company, guys. It's really rough to be there still. I'll tell you that much. Because to go from what we used to do to what we do now is really rough. It's not as fun.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. But oh well, you know.
Like my work's having a bowling tournament just for employees next week. I'm like, yeah, signed up for that. Do that all day.
My company is not. We just donate a lot of money to charities who host bowling things, and then they're like, "Would you like to bring people?"
My company only gives a grant out once a year.
I really miss your company's golf tournament.
Yeah, me
But
too.
they don't do that anymore.
I know.
Instead, we give a whole bunch of money to charity, and then we go to their golf tournament that they host.
Yeah, I keep telling my company we need to do a golf tournament.
We need to talk to Allie about getting Westlake to do golf tournament.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But my CFO did go to a golf tournament because it was like, I forgot what it's called. It's like the acronym is like women that golf and business, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she did that where it's like, yeah, if you're a woman in business and you're like a leader, it's like a networking golf tournament for women in business. I'm like,
Nice.
I would have liked to gone.
Yeah, like I had long hair at one point.
Yeah. That's sexist.
But it's not. All right, let's move on to our Coors Light Cold Hard non-sponsored Snapple fact. What do you got for us, Coach?
Real quick before we do that, quick shout out to Elise and Kate. They're part of the reason I was late today. We were hanging out after track.
So we shouldn't be giving them a shout out.
No, we're giving them a shout out because they're going to start listening because they were really interested when I said I had
you
a
made
podcast.
Devin an hour late.
And then they asked if they could be on it. I said we do have guests. So
These are high school girls.
no, this
Coaches.
is my fellow
Oh,
coach's wife and her sister.
I was not fully paying
No.
attention. I was like, I'm very against it.
No.
I don't think we should. But
Yes, so it's my coach's
have to sign a
wife and her
waiver.
sister.
all right.
So,
We do lack diversity on this show.
We do.
so.
And then my other coach said, "Can I be on the podcast?" I said, "Yeah." So we might have some guest track hosts here shortly.
Some random. Some randoms.
Elise is like, "I don't know anything about track." I'm like, "That's okay. We talk about anything."
We don't
I
talk
was-
about anything.
I was like,
That's probably the
my
better.
buddy. My buddy's a huge Swiftie because she brought up Taylor Swift. She's like, "I could talk about that." I'm like, "Ozzy'd be down."
That's where my Taylor Swift ended, was about then.
Yeah, pretty much. She found that CD in her car today.
Nice.
She donated her car to the high school and found a CD in the CD player, and it was Taylor Swift's Fearless.
Currently in my CD player is Duck Dynasty's Christmas music.
Nice.
Because I put it in there and I haven't got it
I
out.
don't have a CD player.
Do you not have a CD
No.
player?
No.
Volkswagen, yeah? No
Yeah.
CD player.
Not
So
even
anyway,
in the glove compartment
she-
box?
Nope.
Mine's in my glove compartment box.
It's in your
Nice.
glove compartment box?
And it's only a single
What are
CD.
they doing? Well, yeah, I don't expect much
So yeah,
more than that
so
anymore.
shout out Elise and Kate, and then I guess I can shout out Brett and Garrison too if they ever join us. So
Enjoy the podcast. It's amazing.
my fun fact.
I thought he already shared it. I wasn't even paying attention.
No, I said before my fun fact. Here's my shout out. So I was watching Night at the Museums 1 and 2 yesterday.
Nice. At the same time.
yeah.
Split screen.
Yeah, top and bottom.
Top and bottom?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not side by
Um,
side.
no.
You went.
Top and bottom. Yeah.
No verts.
No.
Horts.
Horizontal. Yeah,
Got
you
it.
can see more of the
If
screen.
you close your
now.
eyes, you don't see any of it. So
I did about halfway through. Woke up at the end. It was great. But Napoleon Bonaparte is in Night at the Museum too, so I thought this one was funny.
okay.
Napoleon Bonaparte was once attacked by a swarm of rabbits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it
Reminds me of
behind?
Monty
Is it behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit.
So yeah, there's my fun
Yeah.
fact.
Now I wish I
Has
had a
these
montage.
fangs.
He's vicious fangs. I warn you. Some call me Tim. Oh man, the amount of drugs I feel like they had to have been on when they're like, wouldn't it be funny if we just had a lady swinging a cat against the thing? All right, what do you got for us?
Nutmeg is an hallucinogen.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
How much you got to take?
I was about to say that's a cheap hallucinogen.
I don't know. That's like when they say bananas are radioactive. You have to have like
A
2,000.
lot.
You have to have 2,000 bananas just to get radioactive poisoning. But they also said, but if you eat 2,000 bananas, you'll die from something else before
you'll die.
radioactive poisoning. It's like, oh, nice.
Let's see. I don't know what this has to do. I don't know if you know this, but Cheetos, the brand Cheetos, has at least 50 different flavors.
Nice.
It says everybody's heard of classic Cheetos, Cheetos Puffs, and Flamin' Hot variety, but there are at least 21 flavors to be found in Canada and the U.S. and more than 50 around the world.
Canada has poutine.
Some of the more unusual flavors include strawberry, fresh shrimp, and Mountain Dew.
Oh, dude, I've tried fresh shrimp. They're nasty. Shrimp chips are sick.
What about shrimp Cheetos?
Yeah, that's what we got.
Oh, you got shrimp
yeah.
Cheetos?
For
I thought you were just saying you had some shrimp
nah.
chips.
Kind of like the bananas. The nutmeg is the same. That you die of something else before you got high.
Nice.
So yeah,
Because I got high. Because I got high.
I was gonna claim my own.
All right, well, we're going to do Janessa's topic today.
What was your fun fact? Cheetos.
I'm glad none of us pay attention to anything. None of us pay attention to anything each other say.
I was looking how to get high on nutmeg.
That's why the drafts work so well. You have to kind of pay attention to each other. The rest of it's just incoherent ramblings.
I wonder if you just get nutmeg extract instead.
I do like to throw incoherent ramblings out just so people can look up my YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
You guys were both on it at one
We
point.
were,
I actually watched an episode or part of an episode the other day.
So, you were so young, such babies.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I should lose some weight.
I did show Elise and Kate one of our TikToks, and it was the redheads, and they're both redheads. So
I'm
they're
excited for them to come on now.
They got real offended real quick. I'm like, just wait, just wait, because they both gave me the glare. I'm like, A, I never said that I wasn't. B, it was my buddy. And C, just wait. We're just running with it.
And also, they're gonna love me. They're gonna say, so y'all freaky? Was I right? Y'all freaky?
Well, now we can't bring them on the show.
Yeah, we can.
They'll sit in my spot. I'll sit over there.
How freaky are you? Prove it. Do it on Devin.
I stand behind my statement and forever will. No redheads.
Casey's gonna get mad again.
Don't care. He only saw the
TikTok
clip, so I don't have to worry about it. He's not going to listen to the show. Even though our listeners have been going up lately. So just shout out to anyone who's found our podcast, or whether it's through TikTok, whether it's through some other really random medium. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We have fun doing this. We've been doing it for
3.5
years. And so if you haven't found the backlog, there's
Actually,
a decent amount.
I
And if you want
honestly
to subscribe to our non-existent Patreon, you can listen to the first 10 episodes.
3.5 years on Thursday.
3.5 years on Thursday.
Yeah,
Nice.
September 12th was our first posting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was there a leap year in there?
Probably.
Yes,
There was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was this-
That was last year.
Yeah, last year was a leap year.
That's why I was like, I already know there was. I just
Actually, fun fact: every time it's a presidential year, it's a leap year.
What? You mean every 4 years?
Yeah, but I think it's just funny it lands under presidential year.
That's because they need one more day to realize what's going on.
Speaking of listeners, Tony did make a comment about replacing TV characters.
Yeah?
He is replacing the main characters of Heated Rivalry with myself and Ozzy.
What is Heated Rivalry?
Yeah,
It's on.
Normally, I've been usually pretty good at Tony comments, but I don't know what Heated Rivalry is.
So Heated Rivalry is one that just came out recently. It's about two gay hockey players that are on opposing teams.
I know which one you're talking about.
I'll put my stick up your ass. Is that hooking or
No, sticking.
is that porting? I stick. What else could we do?
I don't know all the penalties, so I can't tell you.
There's not that
Roughing.
many. There's boarding, roughing, high sticking, tripping, hooking,
Slashing.
Probably, I feel like it would only be high sticking. I feel like that's the appropriate.
Interference never makes sense to me.
You got in his way.
You hit him.
Delay of game.
You hit him without the puck being around him.
Yeah.
Isn't that just hockey? I'm sorry. I thought that was
Delay of game is one.
What was
When you
the
have
fight
too
I
many
saw the
men
other
on the
day
foot-
where
on the court ice.
I don't know when it happened, but there was something
No,
where
that's
a
when you
guy
put.
goes.
That's when you put the puck. Or did you say delay game was 2 men on the ice or
Too many men on the ice,
Yeah,
and if
two-
you intentionally knock it out. Yeah.
I don't know what one I saw, but a guy they didn't have their goalie, and then the defense got it and went down, and the guy just shot that thing so hard into the goal, and the opposing team
They were pissed.
laid him out. And I was like, the culture of hockey's what I miss about the culture of baseball. Throw a
Right.
pitch a little high.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm coming at you.
The unwritten rules, which is like we should get rid of those. Like all the new unwritten rules are stupid. No, they're not. That's what makes this game awesome.
No, just write it down that it's allowed. Then it's written rule. You are allowed to kick the shit out of the pitcher if he throws at you. But just know
Also,
his goal will now be to knock you out so that you can.
Or if you get thrown at, just expect your best player on your team to now get thrown
also
out.
get thrown.
If you throw out our best player, your best player is getting one thrown behind him. Like he gonna have to move.
The rest of Tony's comment is, truthfully, Tony could see Oz and the coach living out their fantasies together as Ilya and Shane from Heated Rivalry, or Kenny Powers and Stevie from Eastbound and Down. Don't know what that one is.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I want to watch it, but I haven't got around to it yet.
It's kind of a lot, but it's ridiculously funny. And
Yeah.
so like that one's not so much. And so it's like that's a compliment. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tony. I'll take that one.
It's Devin. Eastbound and Down is about a retired baseball player who's trying to figure out life.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
he goes down and plays in the Mexican League in like season 2, and it's like, oh my god, the show just got so ridiculous.
Oh, is that the one with what's his name in there?
Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is the guy with what's his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and Danny McBride.
Who am I gonna build drafts for?
Danny McBride times HBO equals just
Yeah.
like what is it? Like Vice was. I enjoyed Vice Principals.
Yep.
I haven't finished Righteous Gemstones, but I've heard it is phenomenal.
Never got into that one.
I had some people that are like, that's
But
the funniest show I've
he,
ever
me-
watched.
he mentions us in that one too.
No, yeah.
Yeah, the right next line.
The Joes could also live as Judy, Kelvin, and Jesse in Gemstone.
Nice.
Or the coach as Martha Scott from Baby Reindeer. I'm not a stalker, but
So
okay.
it looks
Aren't
like
you?
I
it
don't
looks
know, I
like
guess I
Tony's
am,
a
am I?
fan of Danny McBride, which we approve.
HBO. H.
Who am I supposed to build drafts for?
Okay, well, let's get on to today's topic, which was provided by my wife because I realized that we already did the topic that I wrote down that I stopped my video for.
Nice.
What was it?
What are the things?
No, what was the one we already did?
Oh, it was the food draft.
Oh.
Yeah. But in my notes it said good genre draft, and I went as supposed to say food
Nice.
genre draft. So
Nice.
whatever a good genre draft is, that's what we're doing. No, just kidding. We're gonna take whatever I missed.
Rom-coms.
Rom-coms, nice. I'm
Damn
going
it.
country music.
That's a
It's a
good genre.
I'm a fan of this now, but we're not gonna do it.
Kevin's like, I got an idea for next week. We're good.
I think when I hear genre, I almost only go music, but you with the movies make sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because if you're to go down you have to almost get out of the main category though if you're to do a good genre, right? Because you
Yeah.
can't do comedies. You'd have to do like buddy comedies
Slapstick
or rom-coms,
comedy.
slapstick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or what's always
Raunchy.
raunchy comedies. I was gonna say late night because that was the
Yeah.
other one that like.
Yeah. Raunchy and
'Cause-
late night, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, or murder mystery type of.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do just. I like dramas.
I like
Screw
horror,
you. What kind of horror do you like?
especially when you go like on Netflix and it's like comedies, and then you scroll down, and it's like you get stuff like the Big Short. It's not that funny, but I don't know why you're in here. And it goes dramas, The Big Short. You got to make up your mind. You can't be a comedy and a drama. I know they try to make those, but that's not a thing in my opinion.
Yeah, it's called.
Speaking of horrors,
comedy.
watched
Comedy.
Scary Movie last night.
Nice.
So good. I'm so excited that the
Slapstick.
Wayne brothers are.
I guess that's satire.
back.
That would be satire comedy
Yeah.
as its genre.
Yeah.
Good times. Well,
yeah,
what's
real excited for that.
It's like for music? I
I'm
want.
excited for Scream 7.
I haven't ever seen any of the Scream films. So.
They're
Neither have
enjoyable.
I. The only Scream I've seen is Scary Movie.
Scream's enjoyable. Like it's not
On a
anything-
scale of 1 to 22, 7 being the highest.
5.
Got it. Makes sense.
Speaking of random made up stuff, you going to cards tomorrow?
Planning on it. We're gonna make a new game called At Least 4.
At least you have to draw at least 4.
It's That's at least 4. You get 4 cards, 4 cards. The 5th card's no peaky. Best of luck.
Yeah. I enjoy cards.
All right. Well, Janessa's recommended topic is, what are the things that you wouldn't introduce to your children? This comes up because obviously I have children, and Drew and I were talking about this the other day, because he's like, my kids have not been introduced to a lot of the things that I was introduced to as a young child. And we were like, yeah, like the fact that Jurassic Park came out in 1993, and I think Lost World came out like 95, and I watched Lost World all the time as a 5-year-old kid, just watching Jurassic Park.
Nice.
Now you're like, that's probably a little intense for a child, but I watched it all the time. So that's kind of what I want to get at. Like, what are the things that you're like, I should probably, Devin, I know you don't have kids. Ozzy, I know you're just starting out, but what are the things that you wouldn't introduce your kids while they were young? Janessa's example, I'll give hers. Janessa's like, I don't want to introduce my children to the movie Gremlins.
Nice.
Lucas, this thing is cute, huh?
Don't pour water on it. That's what Dad said.
So what's something that you're like, I probably want, and I can just go off real world examples because I have a list of things.
Oh, I got a great one.
I'm going to go with I'm the Funkle, so I get to.
You guys are going to hate my number one.
We weren't even listing, so.
Did you say something?
No. I said you guys are going to hate my number one.
Let's see. Not going to introduce my kids to Girls Gone Wild.
Doesn't exist anymore.
You can still find it.
I don't think you can.
Devin knows.
Challenge accepted.
It's like Pornhub. I think they removed everything from the internet. That's why that dude no longer is relevant.
Or is he?
Disneyland.
Disneyland, nice.
Yeah.
Not going to introduce. Are you not going to introduce them to? I'm going to say them, even though Margot might be the only one.
Plans is
You never know anymore.
Karen wants the next one in 2028.
Nice. That's what I said. You never know. So are you going to keep her off of all Disney, or just not tell her that Disneyland exists?
Not going to tell her Disneyland exists.
Nice.
We're okay watching her Disney stuff, so I just don't want to take her to Disneyland.
Devin now is getting a list of all the things he's going to introduce to our children.
I'll just tell him, it's like, well, you won't hang out with Margot ever again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I know.
That's how we get rid of Oz.
I didn't know we were trying.
Neither did I, but we figured it out.
I mean, it's like I always say, if you want to offend someone, just tell me I'm allowed to be let loose, and I will offend everyone. I'm usually told to sit in the back row and not say anything. It's better that I don't say stuff. You guys,
I like the back row because then you just leave whenever you want.
You guys have been my friends long enough that I don't know if I could offend you, but I could find a way.
I'm just going to dip out of here real quick.
The one I was going to bring up, and since I'm drinking a Mountain Dew, caffeine is something that I've kept from my children at a young age. It wasn't a requirement when I was a child because drank plenty of Mountain Dew as a small child and Coke and everything else. And apparently caffeine wasn't an issue or a concern for parents back then because
nothing was.
Nothing was.
If you were a 90s parent, we grew up with all the stuff that was just coming out that parents had no idea what the repercussions were until much later.
Yeah.
So that's like, because we were talking about that yesterday. Parents JD was 9 times when parents I don't let my kids watch TV. The whole screen time thing is dude, we came out when internet, we were children when internet came a thing. Our parents didn't know, don't let your kids get on the internet. We learned the hard way. Oh, what? Nope. I broke it.
There's a lot of pop-ups.
Yep,
Can't get rid of all these.
I was trying to play a game, and it said no. And then all this, sorry.
I'm not sorry. My bad.
All right, you're right.
Yeah, I told you.
Right.
You can't find it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went looking.
Who says I don't have the DVD still? I never got them.
I was just like, Devin was calling an order. Don't open that. I'll get the mail.
Devin, why are you in such a rush to get the mail?
Don't ask questions. Another one.
Nudie magazine day.
Not going to introduce my children, I guess, to sleepovers.
Nice.
Oh, why?
Because they say
Because
the
I got a
highest
lot
chance.
of mischief at sleepovers.
They say the highest chance of a child to be molested is at sleepovers.
But that's where it's just like, yeah, you don't let them go to sleepover with kids from school. Like, if you had a kid, I let Mia sleep over, or I let Margot sleep over with Mia. Like, yeah, go sleep over at Kevin's house. Nothing's going to happen then.
We won't let you.
And then I was like,
We're
you had a kid?
we're anti sleepover, so
I was
you
like,
can sleep over at grandma's house. That's about the extent of it.
yeah, sleepovers are a good time.
They were, but I got into a lot of mischief during
Exactly.
sleepovers.
He
That's,
was watching a lot of Girls Gone Wild.
I
on
played the
DVD.
fifth
I have no problem. Those
at
are
the bishop's house.
things I have no problem with my child getting into mischief.
The bishop was with him.
So yeah, I'm okay.
You guys want to talk about your? We're gonna do some interviews after this. It'll all
Oh.
be fine.
That's another one. Speaking of church, yeah,
You're not gonna introduce Margot to church
or just any religion whatsoever. You can discover that on your own if you like.
Buddhism.
Just yeah. If she wants to go discover Buddhism, go for it. I'm not going to be like, hey, look, this is what Buddhism is.
I'm gonna stick with drinks. I'm not gonna introduce my children to classic Kool-Aid. We're not taking packets and just living on sugar.
But you are living on sugar next week.
No,
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 that's not letting you.
no. I just don't want to. My children are very obedient when I'm home because I'm the strict parent, and it's great. I don't have to put up with too much. And if I give them sugar, they get a little more whiny, obviously. And so I just don't want to deal with it.
Nice.
And I just said we were living on sugar. We went and got snacks for like one day. One
That's
day
what-
we would have got snacks. We're living on, and he's like, "Dad, what are we doing?" I'm like, "Well, we're living on sugar while Mom's gone." Got like a candy bar or something. That's all he got. Turned into the best phrase of the weekend, though. We're living on sugar.
And continuing on anytime Ness goes. At least for me and Oz.
More Janessa's rule than mine. Can't do violent action movies still, and I'm disappointed in that. I turned on the cartoon Spider-Man the other day, the
Yeah,
Miles
the-
Morales one. She's like, what are you watching? I'm like, Spider-Man. She's like, a little bit violent, isn't it? I'm like, that's the point. Superhero.
I
Zero
grew up
movie.
playing Grand Theft Auto 3. That game is not. Yeah, playing that as an
I was playing
8-year-old.
Grand Theft Auto 2 at the time. You know, the sky view.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, my first was 3. So yeah, I'm fine with that. You learn what not to do. Like, oh, that's not okay. I gotcha.
Lucas is not allowed to watch me play Phasmophobia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that
because
one.
he he like we were at Drew's little like getaway, and we had him up, and he was sitting in the back watching. I was like, "Bud, you probably shouldn't be doing this." I want to see Dad. All right, he didn't sleep that night. Like he doesn't have sound, which is 90% of that game.
Yeah.
when you're because if you can't hear anything, you're
Because
just
yeah, I remember the first time you introduced me to it. I'm like,
Lame.
what am I supposed? Because the headphones weren't working. I'm like, what is the point of this?
Wasn't it
game?
at that point I also didn't know what the point was? Or I was like, I don't know, you're supposed to find a ghost. I don't know what you're actually supposed to do. I went through the training, didn't understand any of it.
Because your headphones weren't working.
So
Yeah, the first time I'm like, okay, and then the hands come up. I'm like, yeah, that was fun. And then hearing it with sound for the first time, I'm like, oh, that does get your heart pumping.
we were playing the other night and we were in the garage. Or no, Devin was in the garage. I was walking out of the garage. All of a sudden just the car alarm goes off and I was like, stupid car alarm. It was so loud.
Oh,
It made me jump. It just all of a sudden when a car alarm turns on and you have your noise canceling, can't hear anything, and all of a sudden just meh, 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 meh. You're like, you got me. What else would you not introduce your children to? If it were up to Janessa, I wouldn't have been able to introduce my children to sugar cereal, but screw that.
yeah, it's the best cereal.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm out of ideas.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna stick with my sugary food. Janessa would be very happy if I stopped giving my children anything artificially flavored. But I
That's
won't do.
boring.
But I won't do that. So like, there's Janessa's standards than my standards.
My theory is the reason why people are living so much longer is we're eating the preservatives that's preserving us. That's my
Nice.
theory.
I don't know if that's gonna work out well, but I like it.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
like
That's like people are like, oh man, why are we living so much longer? It's like advances in medicine,
Preserved.
yes. Yeah. Advances in medicine, yes. Also GMOs, preservatives, I'm all in. Boom.
I'm
Live
kind of
longer.
curious though, going back to our topic, if like horror movies that scared me as a child would be as scary to my children because of the advancements in
Yeah.
just general visual effects.
yeah.
Like It was never that scary. But would my kids think it is scary, or are they like, Dad, this is a lame show. Like, why are we watching this?
Well, especially when it's on mute.
Other it. Not the new movie, but the TV series where you're like, wow, this is really bad. Why did anyone ever think this was remotely scary? I remember being afraid of Freddy Krueger. And I'm like,
I was not. I loved Freddy Krueger.
but that's what I'm saying. I just don't know if my kids would think it is scary. Because as a kid, I was flipping through channels and went, ooh, Spike TV.
Greatest
I don't
channel.
like this.
Spike TV was awesome. Mansers was on. That was great.
Mansers.
Yeah, you guys remember
We're
Mansers?
going to introduce your children to Mansers at a young age, even though it no longer exists.
Oh, yeah, that's a good show.
You like the flip of Jimmy Kimmel from being like hardcore, just do whatever you want, to now he's very, very liberal. It's just kind of funny.
Speaking of that, maybe not introduce them to Jackass, because you can still find episodes of Jackass.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna
Well,
introduce
there's
them to
whole
that.
movies on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make a new one already.
Nice.
New movie.
Oh, that's your chair. I was like, what's that clicking noise?
Like I said, there's not a lot I wouldn't introduce. Like, I'm just still on Disneyland and religion. There's not much. I'm a strong believer in you learn from what you're exposed to. Strong believer in that.
That's why he found religion early,
Yeah.
because he was exposed to.
Supposed to. Very early. I said this stuff's horseshit. You guys got this was back in the day. I know they changed it. You guys got to go there 4 hours.
3.
Well, isn't that the new one?
No, the new one's 2.
You guys got to go there for 3 hours. That's bullcrap.
2 halves.
And I was like, what do you guys do on Sundays? You're not allowed to do anything after that either. Once you're done, you just go home. Lame. So your weekend is one day. You got one day.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I wish I could have not introduced my children to movie theater popcorn.
Why? Because they're addicted to it.
No, because it's expensive and I don't ever
Oh.
buy it.
Nice.
I don't ever want it, but my wife loves it.
Me
And
too.
so when we go to movies, there has to be popcorn. So now my kids' expectations, we go to a movie, we're getting popcorn. It's like, now you go to a movie with Dad, we're sitting, we're raw dogging this movie. It's only 2.5 hours.
No
You
drink.
don't need a drink. You don't need popcorn. Just, it's like I need to reintroduce my children into being poor.
We don't have money.
We don't have money. I go with
Going out is a special occasion. Don't get used to it.
Yeah, that's trying to
That's
maybe
how-
not
that-
introduce my children to anything. Just be
That's
like,
how
we eat home cooked meals at home.
Yeah.
But also not to the point of the insanity that there was always those kids at school. You're like, I've never had chocolate in my life. And you're
Right.
like, you
You were deprived. That's not being raised. You were deprived.
They don't even get school lunch.
they bring
Yeah.
their own lunch. It's not real bread. And
When I was growing up,
they
we-
made that peanut butter at
We
home.
went out to eat once a month, but like at a sit-down restaurant. Like that
Yeah.
was once a month. Fast food was a different story because once again, back in the day, fast food was actually affordable.
Didn't cost as much as a sit-down restaurant.
I have too many siblings. It was generally
I think it cost us
free food at the
15
ballpark.
I think it cost us $15 for fast food for us. Family of 4, $15, something like that.
Yeah.
Kids' meals were what, $3 back in the day.
$2.50.
Yeah, ask Nate Bargatze.
Hey, sorry to get your kids meal, bud.
You couldn't scrape together $1.50
Between the
4
four of you.
adults. Yeah, I think
trying to
that
think-
probably would have been a good choice. Probably not introducing my kids to fast food, but I just don't care
Yeah.
enough. I think they'll. I mean, I don't feel like my children are way too spoiled. I'll tell you that much. They've been spoiled rotten, and I think that's just one of those joys of life that I've set myself up with.
Yeah.
Spoiled children.
That's the point. You're supposed to raise your kids the way you never had. Like, isn't that what we ever say? Like, you're supposed to give your kids what you never had. Like, that's the whole point of a
Yeah.
parent.
You're supposed to give them advantages and things
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know how to
not
phrase
so
it.
much. You're not just supposed to be like, I always wanted this Lego, so I got you 7 of them.
No, but I mean, like, but like being able to, like, right? Like,
you're supposed to
give
set
your-
them. You're supposed to help them to be more well off than you ever were.
That's what I'm looking for. 'cause
the
I-
word choice is well off. So
That's
like,
I
what
think
my parents set me up for success, and the plan is to set my
Yep,
children up for
that's what my
even more
dad did.
success
Yep.
without spoiling them rotten, which
Yeah.
is the tricky part.
Which is nice because now they have that new debit card type thing where like you can pay them for chores. I'm like, that's actually sick. Like that's another way to raise your kids without being spoiled rotten. It's like, okay, if you guys want money to go do stuff, do something around here and I'll put money in your account.
Just remember, you're not supposed to do that for standard chores, but for extra chores.
Yes,
If you do it for standard chores, then they expect to not have to clean their room without getting paid.
correct.
So you have your responsibilities in the home, which are these.
Yeah, you have your daily
Anything
your
outside,
daily stuff,
anything outside of that, we can talk.
like mowing the lawn.
I was
I
about to
think-
say I can't wait for Lucas to start mowing the lawn.
I think mowing the lawn is a paid thing because it's like, okay, like that's not a daily thing. That's a weekly thing. I would get paid for mowing the lawn. Dishes, you're not getting paid for that.
I
Laundry,
never got paid for doing the lawn, so
Oh, you didn't?
I'm not. Did you?
We got paid. What was it? $10.
yeah, same.
And we have an acre, right?
Jeez.
So yeah, but we have an acre. It was a 3.5, 4 hour ordeal. And so we used to have a riding lawnmower, and we would get paid $5 to do it on the riding lawnmower. So it's like whatever. And then that broke, and we didn't do the lawn. And my
That's
mom went
because
out.
your parents were paying you. If you wouldn't have
Yeah.
been paying, they would have been like, "Suck it up."
Yeah.
We had a lawnmower that was light, wasn't too bad to push, and then it stopped working, and they inherited one from my grandpa that was self-propelled, but it was
Oh, nice.
broken, which means it was twice as heavy as a regular
Yeah.
mower.
Because
and it
doesn't
didn't
self-
work.
so
just-
yeah, so there was one summer that we didn't want to mow the lawn because they're like, we're paying you to do it, and we're like, not worth my time. And so my mom, being my mom, she went out and did it, and then an hour and a half later, they came home with a rider lawnmower again. I'm like, it
This-
worked.
This is more what my childhood
I was
was.
like,
My mom and I had an agreement when we got older because Michaela's too weak to mow the
Mm.
lawn.
Oh gosh.
So, and I was like, I've been mowing the lawn since what?
8. Yeah,
Like we
As soon
moved
as-
into our new house and they're like, Kevin, you better start mowing the lawn. You got to start pulling your weight. I was 5.
as soon as you're tall enough to push that thing, yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you're
it.
out there. So like we had an arrangement that was like you do the front and the top back is what we called it, and then you had the back
The back
usually
back,
split
yeah.
in 2 sections as well. Was kind of the rotation later. But I would do, I guess, for a while there when it was just my mom and I would do front, top, back, and then essentially where the basketball court is now. That
Yeah.
was one, and then they would do
The rest.
the other 2/3 of the
Oh,
backyard.
your parents have no lawn now, comparatively.
Well, I mean, really, there's still most of it there. They've just gotten rid of some of it.
No, because they got the basketball court now. You got the sidewalk going through the middle. You got your little fire pit area now.
What sidewalk going through the middle?
Up front?
Oh yeah, they did cut that out,
Yeah.
all that out. Yeah, that's what I was like. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was thinking backyard still. I was like, wait, you guys
I
got a
was thinking,
sidewalk?
I was
But,
thinking
yeah.
whole
I'm
yard.
like, backyard's still almost the same amount of grass as it always was.
Because you have the fire pit area. It used to be grass, right? Was it no grass?
Nah, it wasn't grass there. Where the tree was, I think, was grass for a minute. That we have to bat underneath. I think it was grass there for a little bit, but no, because the sprinklers ended. The sprinklers ended at that line, so that was just nothing.
Gotcha.
I also think a lot of it has to do with like the personality of your kids, because like your situation, my situation were different. We got paid to mow the lawn at first, but as we got older, we would just mow it without expecting anything.
Yeah.
Be like, it's just nice to like do it, right? Like, and I don't know if it's like just the way Garrett and I were. It's just like it's just us two. It's like one of us has to do it. It's not that hard to do. We might as well just go do it. Like even if they didn't ask, it's like in the summer. It's like, yeah, I got nothing going on. I don't think the mow's been lawn for a while. Let's go mow the lawn real quick. So like my brother would
Mo's
edge.
been lawned, huh?
Yeah, my brother
Here's-
would edge and I would mow the lawn. And
Here's
my
where I'd
parents-
get
my
this.
parents would come up like, thanks for doing that. We didn't expect you to do it. It's like, well, we had nothing else going on, so we just decided to do it.
Yeah, I would get. Well, my parents wanted their lawn cut at a certain length, certain height. My dad, if he was home, it had to be bagged, and I refused to bag it.
Oh, we always
'Cause-
bagged. Yeah.
Well, you
course
think my
you do.
parents' house, you'd go down and back, the bag's full.
Yeah.
And so you'd just, so it's you're spending more time dumping the bag than doing anything else because they let their grass grow really long,
Yeah.
and then they'd only cut it so it's like you're struggling. You're like and so I loved it when my dad was traveling for work because I'd just be like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to bag it this week. But anyways, what would happen for me is if my dad saw my mom mowing the lawn, he would come down and chew us all out and get mad at, even though I had an agreement with my mom where it's like, all right, you got that part, I got this part. And she's like, yeah, that works just fine. He'd be like, why's your mother mowing the lawn?
Yeah. That's the
Because she agreed to get out there and mow. Then I'd be out there mowing the whole lawn for the day. And I'm like, God, this sucks.
the other difference between you and I and us in our house there is like if we did something that our dad expected a certain way to do it and you didn't do it, it was like, why were you wasting your time doing it type thing. So we didn't dare be like, well, he wants us to edge every time we mow. There was never a time where you mowed and like, oh, I'm not going to edge. It was always just like, guess we got to edge. But and that's the other thing. Did any of your brothers help you when you did it, or was it just like by your own? Because with the bagging thing, that was a nice thing. Is like I would mow,
It was just
and as soon as I was done mowing, Garrett was out there helping me bag. Because Garrett was edging, I would mow, and then every time it needed to be bagged, I'd basically just like walk over to my brother and be like, "Okay, needs to get bagged." Okay, so it was like a tag team. So like, I guess bagging for me was a much different story, and I also didn't have that big of a yard compared to yours. But I was just saying, like, it would have been nice for you to have like somebody like, all right, I'm going to do this part, you do that part, whatever, we'll get it done in half the time.
You've met my siblings, so there
Yeah.
definitely was none
Like I
of
said,
that.
You've met my siblings.
And that's where I said I think it depends on the children's personalities, right? Because it's like I don't know if it's just the dynamic that Garrett and I had, but like we always just like
100%.
Even
Yeah.
now, it's like pulling teeth to get my brothers to do something.
yeah.
Like the other day, so in our pool we had a shed, and the big
I heard
windstorm
this,
last
yeah.
week blew the shed into the pool.
I saw your parents when
Yeah,
they were driving
yeah.
by. I was like, well, Devin's family working on the pool
Yeah.
because we came down Mountain View over the golf course.
So I'm out there, and my mom's like, "Oh, we need to get the sump pump in the pool because there's a good footish, 8 inches to a foot of water in there still because we didn't drain it all the way." And my brothers are all just being lazy. I hop in. It's just like an ice bath. Like the water's cold,
Yeah.
but
you'll
we're
grow and
gonna
get
be
over
in
it.
here for 5 minutes
Yeah.
tops. And it was pulling teeth getting them out there to lift the stupid shed up out of the pool. But my mom's like, "No, we need a sump pump." And I'm like, "Mom, my brothers need to stop being little babies
Yeah.
and get their feet wet and lift it up and out." Ugh.
Yeah.
That's because you're the oldest,
Well, like,
so
I
different
Even this week,
expectations.
my dad's dishwashers leaked and made their floors bow, so he got new floors in. And both me and my brother were like, "You need help with anything?" Like, yeah, they didn't do the baseboards, so me and my brother are like, "All right, after work this week, we'll come over and do stuff." And that's exactly, it was like, I got a nail gun, I can put it back on. And Garrett's like, I can do the caulking. So it's like, yeah, we just tag teamed. I would nail gun it in, Garrett would caulk it, and I'd just move the next section, do it again. And my dad's like,
Are you saying caulking or caulking?
same thing.
Everybody likes a big call.
And then I was just like, and then my dad, like on Sunday, is like, oh, I forgot I was going to repaint the island. And like Garrett and I looked at each other, I was like, we can do that. And my dad's like, no, I'm home all week because he's retired now. And we're just like, it's much easier for us to get down underneath your island overhang than you. He's like, yeah, that's probably true. It's like, so you should probably just have us do it. It was like, I think that's the difference. Is like me and my brother are always willing to help each other out and our parents out without expecting anything because we've been doing it for so long.
Oh, yeah. Like, so yesterday we went over to my grandparents because they needed help moving a few
and thanks for listening.
items. Yeah. I'm still telling you guys the story because
Yeah.
I'm
That's
venting
right,
right
it doesn't
now.
matter, right?
We'll let the listeners listen. We'll have a little bit longer.
Yeah, so
I'll use this for TikTok, so I hope it's good.
there we go. So grandparents come over we celebrated Colin's birthday yesterday, a week late.
How dare they?
I know. Well, it's because we went to Aussie's and played villainous and gymnastics the week before. But anyway,
Not even an invite?
you're always invited, Kev. Saturday at 7:30, we're gymnastics and villainous. at
Sorry, I'm
Aussie's.
busy. Got things to do. Mostly on the checklist is not that.
Yeah, things to do, not villainous and gymnastics. Done. But yeah, it was pulling teeth to get my brothers to go to my grandparents after cheesecake, and it's like, guys,
They ate too
Come
much. They ate too much
on.
cheesecake.
allegedly, but yeah, brothers are lazy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.